Assalamu alaikum, everybody. May Allah bless all of you. As you see, this is a worksheet that we had on Thursday, and we said it's due on Sunday. We now do the model answer collectively together. Then the feedback will be sent in two methods to you after the session, inshallah. I will send you the Word file of the model answer plus the video link after I upload it. May Allah bless all of you and make this learning a good opportunity for you to practice your skills and share your skills with others, inshallah, in the future. So stage 8, term 2, week 1 worksheet. Of course, don't forget your name and the subject for every worksheet. Vocabulary, idioms, and parts of speech. This is focused on in pages 28 and 29. And you remember, of course, the job of this N dash that separates between numbers in a range of numbers. Remember that? We took,
yes, we took it last year,
between the N dash, the
7.
M dash, and the hyphen and other punctuation tools. All right, guys. Now, question 1. Who is ready to answer that? Are you ready, Saud, to answer this question?
Yes, sir, I am ready.
Thank you. So mention 3 idioms and give the meaning of them in brief. You are free to use idioms from the book or idioms from your own research. Go ahead.
Okay, Bismillah. The first idiom I used see eye to eye. It means agreeing with someone.
Right. Confirm that this is the one you mean. See eye
see
to
eye
eye.
to eye.
Is this the one you mean?
Yes.
Good. It means what?
It means arguing or agreeing with someone or discussing.
All right. You mean arguing? Or
agreeing.
Agreeing. But if you say arguing or agreeing, they will give opposite meanings, right?
Yeah, that's why I say discussion.
All right.
Like discuss.
With someone on something. According to Saud, yes, this can be accepted, guys, because he says arguing or agreeing with someone on something depends on the situation. But anyway, it is accepted. Yes, okay. Thank you very much. Okay, next.
Do I
Number
say
2?
the next idiom?
Yes.
Okay. The second idiom I said speak of the devil. It means the guy or the person you were just talking about actually appears at that moment.
Bravo. Speak of the devil. Is this the one you mean?
Yes.
Right. So what is the meaning of it that you meant?
It means the person that you were just talking about actually appears at that moment.
Bravo.
The person?
When the person you speak about appears at the moment of mentioning him or her. Thank you. This is good.
Mr.
So,
you forgot to put the ing in mention.
Yeah. As I told you before, we just jot down whatever we want in what we call drafting. You remember the stages of writing? Yeah, while you are writing,
there are 6 in total.
You are just drafting. Even if you are typing, just draft. Then there are other stages for checking, which are
editing and proofreading.
Bravo. Revising first, then editing, then proofreading, and so on. Because the eye can discover what the hand can sometimes overlook. Okay, thank you. Good. So Saud did it practically now. Number 3. Yes.
Okay. The last one, I wrote when pigs fly. It means something that will never happen or something that is impossible.
When pigs fly. So I write what I hear from him, then I check, is that what he meant?
Yeah,
This
that's
what
right.
you mean?
Yeah.
Thank you, Saud. Perfect. What's the meaning of this?
It's something that will never happen.
Everybody of the followers, everybody remembers that we are discussing what? Idioms.
We're discussing about idioms.
Idioms, and give the meaning of them in brief. So all of that is about idioms, expressions that are used to give figurative or metaphoric meaning different from the individual meaning of each word in the dictionary alone. Thank you. Yes, Saud, when we say when pigs fly, what do we mean?
Something that will never happen.
Bravo. All right. We refer to something impossible, right?
Like not impossible, something that will never happen.
To something impossible. Impossible will never happen, right?
Like for example, when I say when pigs fly, she will clean her room. Cleaning your room is something not impossible.
So yeah. So we refer to something impossible or we don't expect it to happen,
Never
right?
happen. Yeah.
Or we don't
Expect it to happen.
expect it to
Happen.
happen. Thank you very much. Good.
You're welcome.
Who can answer question number 2? Muhammad, can you answer question number 2?
Yes, sir, I can.
Go ahead. Read the question, then answer.
So the question asks, what is the difference between urban and rural? Write the definitions. So what I wrote was that urban is referring to big cities with skyscrapers, and rural is referring to small towns with not so tall buildings.
Bravo. So urban
Is
means
referring to big cities with skyscrapers.
related, bravo, related or pertaining,
Referring.
yeah, or pertaining to big cities and modern society. Modern society. Thank you very much. Good. What about the other?
I said and rural refers to small towns with not so tall buildings.
Rural means related to or pertaining to what?
Not so tall buildings. No, small towns and not so tall buildings.
Yeah, all right. So we can say small towns
With not so tall buildings. That's what I wrote.
Yeah, bravo. And also we can say small town with a connotation to countryside. What do you think of that?
I agree. I agree with that.
Thank you.
I
With
agree.
some connotation of countryside being involved in the context.
Yeah.
Thank you, Muhammad. Perfect answer. So we can just highlight
Thank you, sir.
these with some bold style like that so that it's clear in the model answer. May Allah bless. See, guys, the model answer can be variant and we have a lot of varieties to answer in different ways. But once we have the model answer clear, this helps us to recall the information from our minds clearly. Okay, number 3, who can answer that? Malik, can you answer this, please? We need to use but in 2 parts of speech, once as a conjunction and once as a preposition. Can you do that?
Yeah. So, but as a conjunction would be I met all, but Muhammad only met some.
Bravo. So if I say, let's have the first sentence first. Let's use it as a conjunction first. All right.
Yeah, I met all, but Muhammad only met some.
I met all, but Muhammad only met some. All right, guys, here, is this comma obligatory?
Yes.
Why? Can you explain? Can you
Because
elaborate?
it is what makes but a conjunction.
Because it's a conjunction.
Bravo. Thank you
Because
very much.
there's
Once we use
because
but as a
there's
conjunction, we must put before it a comma like this, because it separates between what and what.
two independent clauses.
Excellent. Between two independent clauses. Each one has a subject and a predicate. I is a subject. Met is a predicate, or the simple predicate. Then the complete predicate, met all. Then again, Muhammad is the subject of the second clause. Then met some is the predicate of the second clause, and so on. So actually, once but separates between two independent clauses, it's a conjunction, and the sign of that in punctuation is that we use before it a comma, different from using it as a preposition, which is just followed by a noun, a mere noun, like the example Malik will give. Can you give Malik one example?
I met all but Muhammad.
I met
Or I met everyone
all
but Muhammad.
but Muhammad. Bravo. All here means everyone. Bravo. So here, but means what?
Except.
Except.
Thank you very much. Here, but means except. That's why a noun, only a noun comes after it. And in this case, we don't need any commas. Yet I can say that a comma here is wrong. If somebody put a comma here, this place before but, this is wrong in the second sentence. But in the first sentence, it's a must, because in the first sentence, but is a conjunction, and in the second, it is a preposition. Is it clear, guys? Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
To summarize, sir, but as a conjunction means and but as a preposition means except.
Yes, bravo, but we can say and with the connotation of contradiction. If you say that, it's a perfect.
Okay.
Because the difference
Okay.
between and but basically is that and is addition. You just add information. But is not just adding information. It's adding information which contradicts with the first information. So if you say it means and with an additional contradiction connotation, this is perfect, right?
Okay, that makes more sense.
With
Thank you,
this
sir.
stipulation, with this condition, thank you. Now we can get an enter break so that this appears at an independent page. It is viewed well. All right. So now, who can answer that? Faisal, can you answer this? Faisal, is your audio okay?
Sir, Faisal is not here.
He might have lost connection. All right, he was here. All right, who is ready, guys, to answer this? No problem, we can answer it all together.
I can, sir, if you don't
Let's
mind.
answer it together. All right, go ahead. Write 4 synonyms of the word odor, and then mention its British spelling. Let's have some.
Okay, so I'm gonna say just one synonym, so I can give a chance to the others.
Yeah, we can say.
So I wrote aroma. That's one of the 4 synonyms.
Aroma.
And I would also love to add one more synonym. Just cycle it
Fragrance.
through.
Right. What do you think of fragrance? Can it be used as a synonym?
Yeah.
Yes, and also
Okay.
scent, sir.
Bravo.
Scent.
Scent.
S-C-E.
This one, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the correct spelling.
And we can add even perfume and others, but that's enough because we said 4. And of course, sticking to the question heading is perfect. Then we need what? The British spelling of it, right?
It's
Yeah.
the addition of a U between the O and the R.
Yeah.
So it is spelled as O-D-O-U-R.
Yes.
British spelling of it, as you see here, is yeah. Say again. Order.
O-D-O-U-R.
O-D-O-U-R. Who can explain the difference?
The U between the O and the R.
The U between the
Bravo.
O and the R.
The addition of this U. This is important, guys, to remember that there is a U that makes the word different. Order.
Yeah.
This is British
Yes, sir.
spelling. Thank you very much, everybody. So now, once I finish that video, I will save the file, even save it in front of you now, then send both the Word file and the video link once I upload it, inshallah. Thank you very
You
much. Let's move
stopped?
to another, let's move to another part of the lesson, guys. Thank you very much, everybody.